avocado. Sorry. Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show. It is May 1st.
May the first be with you.
May the first be with you, everyone. And there's a good Star Wars story about that today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cute. It's cute. We'll get to that in a second. My name is Nick Scarpino. This is Tim Gettys. If you guys are watching live for the first time here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, well, welcome. You're in for some shenanigans.
Shenanigans all day, every day. Specifically
here.
Between 11 and 12.
Yeah, this is, the 12 to 1, more of the adult show.
We're adults and we're serious.
It's like when you come home and your parents are watching the news and you're like, shoot me in the fucking head, just put cartoons on. This is the cartoons. This is where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, if you guys are watching live with us here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, we're going to give you guys some private time to talk to us a little later in the show. Of course, we'll just pick random people for us. I'm pointing like it's there. It's not.
Yeah,
this is just some other person's channels. We'll talk shit to you. You guys can talk shit to us. It'll be super fun. If you guys are in merry old England right now and it's like 7 o'clock and you just got home and you're like, I'm too tired to watch the show. I will watch it later after my wife goes to bed. Well, we put it up on YouTube every day as well. Lots of great comments on Jeff's episode yesterday. A lot of people saying, when is Jeff going to move in? And I'm working on it.
Yeah,
I'm working. Not here, just with me.
Yeah,
a lot of people saying, "What is Nick's wife going to be disappointed when Jeff moves in and they get married?" And to be honest, I think she sees it coming.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been here for like a week straight.
It's true.
And I'm pretty much the only reason he's here.
Yeah.
So. Sorry.
I've heard it both ways.
You know, it's going to be what it's going to be. Of course, make sure you guys leave comments on the YouTube videos today. We love it, and keep the conversation going. I try to hop in there and answer every single comment that I can see for the first couple days. So if you're first and you go, yay, first, I will give you shit for that. But in a great, fun, like...
daddy way.
Stop doing that way, you know? Mommy, what do you think?
Daddy.
Milk Mommy, what do you think?
3 or
4 days ago, for 3 or 4 days ago, I forget why, but I said everybody type Kevin is the Milk Mommy in, and nobody listened to me except for one person who put a paragraph of bolded letters. Kevin is Milk Mommy, Kevin is Milk Mommy, to which I replied, Kevin is Milk Mommy, Kevin is Milk Mommy.
So the audio sync, now, it's fine
is it off?
To the viewers, but it's more off than it's ever been to me.
It's weird.
So
this monitor has some weird shit going on.
This monitor is now like a half a second out of sync.
It's weird.
It might just be the extra decimator we put in.
No, but like that's been there for a week.
That makes sense for this because we're getting actual program out, right? Now?
No, yeah, but that's going through the board that has program out.
Do you think it's dark elves? Do dark elves have anything to do with it?
The dark elves have something to do with my shower, Nick.
What?
This morning, I waited until the last possible
literally
second.
walked in about 30 seconds before we went live on this show.
Yeah, it was like the closest call we've ever had with the show, I would say. Actually being on time.
Had Joey slotted to take over.
Well, I know, but I knew I'd be here. Now the problem was though, Nick, I was in bed until the last possible second, just looking at Reddit. I'm like, I don't want to get up. But I was like, I got it. So I got up, got in the shower. And I knew that I had perfect timing to get here, like with enough time, like with 10 minutes.
Thread the needle, but you know, like 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, I would have been here. I would have had 10 minutes.
10
I would have been here 10:50. Everything would have been fun. Fuck you, Kevin. What happened was I'm in the shower and I'm enjoying the shower.
He likes his shower because that's where
it's feeling good. It's feeling good. Then all of a sudden, like I'm shampooing my head, like you do.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the shower head just goes, bah, hits me in the dick. And the pressure of the water just shot it straight there. And it was so shitty because I live in a garage with Gia. It is a small space. The shower is like a man-made shower, which I guess all showers are man-made showers.
Yeah.
But this is like some fake-ass bullshit. So it is a very small room. Like your claustrophobia would not be able to deal with it. It's the smallest shower I've ever seen. So I get hit in the dick with the shower head. My eyes are closed and there's soap everywhere, but I also smack my head into the wall in pain. So I'm like, I might die in this fucking shower. If I drown in the shower, it's gonna be the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
But anyways, I randomly had another shower head handy.
Yeah.
So I fixed that. And
did you put the little tape around it first before you put it on there? Because that might be your problem.
No, because this one, it cracked.
Oh, it
just straight up cracked and came off. So then there was the other one. So put that on. So anyway, that's why I was threading the needle here. But
that's even better. I mean, we were gonna give you shit for just being late, period. But the fact that you got hit in the dick already,
just
gives us so much more. I mean, like, I'm going to name the episode "Tim Shower Hit Him in the Dick" today.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be just that.
Tim Shower hit him.
I'm gonna need you to take a picture naked for me later.
I can do that. I can do that just for you.
We'll have to recreate that.
With the people.
This is already a good show. Already a good show. We're going to get to housekeeping in a couple seconds, but before we do, of course, today's episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by Sherry's Berries. And we're going to do that read a little later and offer you guys some cool stuff for that. All right, Tim.
Yes.
It's time for housekeeping. Now, do it, yes.
What kind of hotel is this?
And people were saying on YouTube yesterday that the volume was too low for that clip, Kev. So we need to check it.
I need to tweak. Well, the problem is there's a
feels-
laptop that has an audio cable that's coming out of it, right?
Yeah.
And that audio cable then splits into two.
So it's just dumbing it
splitter.
down a little. Yeah.
Well, it's not dumbing it down. It's there's a lot of like shitty noise and distortion that happens when you split it so much. Because there's one going into a speaker that you guys can hear, and one going into this board, so they can hear. So let me do some tweaking. Maybe I'll play it again and see if it sounds better.
Wait, before you do that, tweak away. But I want Tim to feel the power of
away.
it. So Tim, I'd like you at your leisure,
to
introduce the housekeeping segment again and feel the power of that graphic rolling because it's great.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some housekeeping.
Housekeeping, you want me to jerk you off?
What kind of hotel is this?
Right?
Yeah, it's
like,
the
doesn't it
outro.
make you
It
feel?
makes you feel like I
pro?
just did something.
We just
I'm
accomplished
Tony
something.
Stark. I can just say some shit. Shit happens.
That's it for your morning
Fantastic.
show, ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen. We'll see you
Nothing
tomorrow.
gets better than that.
I love that we've made a show that is basically what a lot of people are saying the spiritual successor to Seinfeld. It's about nothing.
Yeah.
It's just entertaining. We're horrible people.
Do we have a topic of the show? Because if we don't, I have one for you.
I have a topic of the show, but I'm wondering if it's already been discussed. I want to talk about what the next Avengers is going to be called.
Oh, okay.
Have we talked about that at all?
We haven't, but I know what it is.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah. Do you see my tweet yesterday?
No, I didn't see it, but it occurred
You
to me.
didn't see my tweet, and this is just still what the
This
your
literally
topic
just
is?
occurred to me like yesterday.
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I
I'm
have
down for that.
because I have a
can
great
save
name
my
for
topic
it.
for a different day.
I have a
Real
great
quick,
name for it.
We also have a big topic graphic, so when we get there, make sure to.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's big topic
No,
time.
it's too early.
There was something going on with the top of the screen.
Yeah, there's a
though.
little top. Play it one more time. Yeah, I don't think it's not completely lined up. It might be off. We still see the top. There it is. Now I don't.
It
I
also
love.
hangs on just a little bit longer.
Did you make the fart noise at the end?
No.
It is your. I'm sure you made the fart noise.
I'm sure I probably did. I didn't do it purposely. I think was it AJ just tore it from it.
Yeah.
Now I'll say this: the news is a little bit better because it features mostly me. This doesn't have anyone in the background.
I love
so
that
if the
we're-
big topic could be a close up on Kevin's face for a little bit of it at least, and then some of Kevin's bongoed stomach, that would be fun. If it could be Mia Khalifa bongoing Kevin for the big topic, and that way I can put that in the thumbnail every day.
AJ, you've also
and get a lot
done
of views
enough.
on the show.
Thank you.
AJ, you've also
AJ,
done enough.
do you
You're
want to be
only
big
hope.
time or not, AJ? You want to be big time? Because now I'm saying your name, baby. That's level 1. Level 2, I remember your name tomorrow. And the way I do that is you put Kevin's beautiful stomach in the big topic
beautiful
graphic.
stomach.
And we're gonna go from there. You shaved your beard.
Yeah, like a week ago.
Was that a week ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
R.I.P. Kratos.
Yeah, I like it.
That's nice.
I like it a lot better
Good
now.
clean cut, but
Yeah.
there was a time where a lot of the audience was like, Tim has the best beard. It's kind of funny now.
No one said that.
No, people did.
There was a lot of time.
Because it was Kratos. It was Tim time. Of course, in a perfect Tim Gettys like strategy, he timed it perfectly with the release of God of War.
Went in, got it done, got those comments, framed them, put them on my wall.
That's it.
Called it a day. Then here you go.
Nothing more.
Back to this basic ass bitch.
Nothing more ego boosting than someone telling you look like literally Kratos in the God of War.
I'm in.
It was amazing. Speaking
God
of which,
of
I'm
War.
gonna play that this weekend because I have not got back to it.
Oh, I'm excited for you.
All right, housekeeping. Yesterday was the last day for early bird tickets. Unfortunately, they are not there anymore. But guess what? $70, still a steal for the amount of fun you are going to have at Kind of Funny Prom, June 30th in San Francisco. We have a whole weekend full of events. It's not just that. It's all sorts of community events. We're doing a couple of things we haven't announced yet as well. It's going to be a grand old time. $70 right now. Again, a steal. $250 better because you get VIP access to us and all sorts of cool stuff.
not
But guess
available
what?
anymore.
Those are sold out.
Sold out. Sold out.
Kevin, roll the big topic graphic one more time. Is that AJ's voice? Who did the voice for it?
That's you.
It must be you.
But do you see how it hangs on just a little bit at the end?
Yeah.
In the middle of the thing?
It's very delicately done,
Yeah.
and I respect that.
No, I'm saying he made a mistake. He has it shrink down to almost infinity. But
There are no mistakes
I think
here
that
on the
was-
Kind of Funny Morning
I think that
Show.
was a mistake.
There are just happy
Beautiful
accidents.
disasters.
Just like me, a happy accident.
You are a happy
I
accident.
am indeed.
You're my happy accident, Nick.
Were
You
an
did good
accident?
last night.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping
yeah,
by.
we went out to Milk Bar. That
You
was
did.
fun.
You and Greg
then-
came out?
Yeah, and then Greg immediately left.
Some of us didn't realize you were going to be the first one up.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realize I was either. I had the choice of 1 or 3, and I wanted to hit up a few more mics last night, so I put 1. And it was good. It was great.
We stayed for a while. We saw probably like 6 or 7 people after you, and a lot of them were very bad. But there's this dude named Ian who is undeniably the best open micer I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's good. He goes up
fucking killed.
He's
it.
a guy with a tall guy, skinny with a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes up a punchline sometimes.
He was great.
He's really funny.
Really
He's got great
fucking
stage
funny.
presence. Yeah, I had a good time last night. I always love Greg because Greg hasn't seen me do comedy in a while, so if I can actually get him to laugh with some of my new stuff, I'm like, I got you, Miller.
Yeah.
I got you.
Got you.
It was fun. I'm
You
tired
change it
though.
up so much too. It's good.
What's that?
So you change it up a lot.
Yeah, I
You always
wrote.
make
Well,
new stuff. It's cool.
I've written a ton in the last couple weeks, so I'm just trying to get out there.
Workshopping it.
I've got a couple shows coming up, not the least of which is I will be at a place called Seven Stills in Bayview this Friday night for the F-Bomb. I'm on this show. So if you guys are bored this Friday night, Friday, May 4th at 7 p.m. at Seven Stills, which is at 1439 Egbert Avenue, Unit C. This doesn't sound like a real
That
thing.
doesn't sound good, dude.
It doesn't
You're about
sound like
to
a real
get
thing.
killed.
But I'll be there. My friend Marty is hosting the show, and Mark Smalls is headlining. And if you haven't seen Mark Smalls yet, he's fucking hilarious. This is a great lineup. I stand by all these people.
Do you want me to drop that on in the chat?
Yeah, sure. Why not? If people want to go, you guys can. I think you guys can. I think this show is a regular thing, so feel free to follow this because these guys are great. Marty's great. Marty's for the longest time I thought his character was I thought he was purposely dressing like an '80s dad, and so I was like, dude, I love your look. Like I love the whole '80s dad look. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, okay, because he does rugby, and so he shows up in old like in his team color rugby. Like zip up windbreaker jacket,
Yeah.
but it just looks like the kind that like Dad would wear from 1986.
Into it.
Unironically, like
Yeah.
he just was like,
That's
I'm
just the
cold
outfit.
and there's wind, so I'll pull this up. And then he wears shorts all the time because he just comes off the rugby field. And I'm like, Marty, you are fucking killing me with this look. You got to just do a whole series on dads. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking
Dads.
about. So anyway, come out and see
I'm
Marty.
not a father, sir.
And his last name's Cunny, which just sounds dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, Zane's gonna be there too. This is a good lineup. And Rashawn's hilarious as well. I'm probably the weakest link in this one, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
The
stop it.
weakest.
The big,
I don't know that I'm gonna be
weak
able to deal
link.
with it.
You guys, see, if we had the soundboard set up, we could do stuff like that.
I'm happy that
I
we
feel
don't
like-
have that power.
I feel like-
All right, well,
The soundboard is going to be the thing that pushes us too far. Because Kevin's going to abuse that sound. First
No,
week,
it would
we're gonna
be-
hate him. Then we're gonna forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no. You guys would request it. You guys would be like, Kevin, play the horn.
You're right.
It would be
I
like,
would
"Come
do
on."
that. And I also would request
you.
my Prince impression. I would do like 5 Prince impressions for you.
And
So I'd be
every time it's a different one.
Yeah,
I don't want
sometimes
5.
like,
I want 100.
Oh yeah. Ah! Or he's got the one at the beginning of Kiss where it's like ah!
Yeah.
And that's my favorite Prince impression period because it sounds like he just came but like didn't know what was happening.
Dude,
you know like when you get like
I know
when
that's happened
when you were
before.
first with Gia and you didn't know what was going on
Yeah, and then all
and
of a
just
sudden
for a
you
sec
just
you like you
swoop.
touched your own beard. Oh!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's fantastic.
never happens to me.
Did you hear
This has never happened to me before.
Prince's his version of "Nothing Compares to You"?
No, but
that
I
went
bet it's
viral.
amazing.
Apparently, it was supposed to be his song before Sinead O'Connor got it.
He wrote a bunch of songs that he didn't do and other people did.
And there's a
apparently.
video of him performing it live,
badass?
like front to back, and it is fucking just what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Evidently, yeah, he produced other people. I didn't realize that. And I guess he wrote a bunch of songs that were written by him, but he just didn't want because that's
Yeah.
how fucking talented he was. He was like, I'm just whatever. You can take this one and become a huge star
Yeah.
because of this one song that I wrote for
for
you.
that, man.
It's sort of like we were talking about Chris Christopherson yesterday with Jeff. Of course we were, as
Yeah.
you do. Nothing but
met him once.
1970s. I know you guys met him at an APW show, right?
Yeah.
And I guess he wrote for a lot of people too before he became a quasi great musician. Of note of zone. I don't remember any Chris. I know he was like with Barbra Streisand. I just remember him from the seminal film Millennium, which is dope. What are people? Oh, the store. Right. Thank you, Kevin. Bring this up. Store Watch 2018 still happening. No updates yet.
The Gundam shirt, you can buy it now.
Oh, look at that.
Is that true, or when you click into it?
Click
Click
into
it.
it. Let's see. Click it and take it.
There's only one way to fucking dump. Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Available now. Gundam, get your Gundam on.
I don't believe that.
People be walking down the street looking at you, being like, "Gundam." You know what I mean?
Gun damn, that's a great shirt. What are people saying in the reviews here? Awesome shirt. Combines my love for anime robots and kind of funny. Love that. May have taken forever to get this hella fly tee. And I hate you. Andy, I hate you. JK, you're awesome. This shirt is cool. Now you nailed it the first time.
We've already read these, though.
I know. You guys got to go. Here's the joke. Go on, give us a 5-star cock review on this on when you buy a shirt and say something ridiculous. Don't talk about the shirt. This is your opportunity to be super creative. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let the people know what you're feeling.
I want someone to buy a shirt today and then leave a comment that says Nick's beard smells like, and you fill in the blank. And we'll maybe, if we remember, we'll come back to it tomorrow. All right, before we get into the news, tip reminder. If you want to tip us at the $5 or above level, we will read that. Thank you very much for your support. You can also give us 500 cheers. Do the cheers ever equate to real money, or is it like Bitcoin? And no one knows, and you're gonna have to find a GPU in the world to mine for Bitcoin and cheers. Nobody knows. We'll check it at some point when we get a break.
Yep.
But
do we have a tip thing? A tippity top, tippity take?
I don't know, AJ. Do we?
Stop just putting it on him.
Do we have a tippity top, tippity tip? Just the tip
Also,
in my
AJ,
mouth.
if
Just
you're-
put it in my mouth, but don't thrust. Let me thrust against you. What?
Oh, AJ, if you're listening, alpha files will work fine from now on. Thank you.
Tips.
All right, can we get to the news? Because there's some exciting things I want to see that I'm seeing up on screen right now.
All right, official. This is called the.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Whoa,
Ladies
whoa.
and gentlemen, it's news time. The news. You snooze, you news.
Oh, that's what they say. I
Ladies
like
and
that.
gentlemen, today our top story here on the Kind of Funny Morning Show is a new trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Is our top story different from big story?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes. Big story will be whatever we get to if we get to it. You want to run the big
No.
story graphic? Do you want to introduce the news graphic?
No. But I have some questions here.
Yeah.
So, we should probably let people know that before we watch this, it might have Infinity War spoilers.
Oh.
So,
think so?
well, the only reason I say that is because last night I watched a preview for this trailer, and it definitely had spoilers. But it was awesome. It was just them interviewing. Like, hold on, spoilers. Stop watching the show if you haven't seen Infinity War.
Give me 2 seconds.
Put up spoilers, bro, which uses is just great. Okay. Thank you.
It is in fact missing.
Okay. Well, spoilers, everyone. We
Spoilers,
get it.
everybody. There was a like 30-second preview where they just interviewed like the whole cast of Infinity War,
Sick.
asking them like, "Where was Ant-Man and the Wasp?" And they all just give different answers, like
Yeah,
some
I
of them
love
in
it.
character, some of them not in character.
Yeah, yep.
It was super funny. And now here we go.
I'm gonna buy
Doesn't
that.
this happen before Infinity War?
Yeah, but not all of it, probably. We'll see.
The other thing we should.
We're in spoilers, bro, territory.
We are knee deep in spoiler bro territory, bro. We are in enemy territory. I will say this too. Marvel, do they? Oh, we got to get the board out. Does Marvel traditionally claim us? Or are they going to strike us on this?
It's always random.
I say we run the gamut. I will
I
say
say
this
we
though.
fucking run that,
If
man.
no, it's too late now.
Kev, can you
We've gone
can
too
you
far
go
now.
back? Can you go to the Marvel page because I want to see if we can find that video I'm talking about.
I'm down for that. While you do that, I'm going to throw that other Hasbro story on the thing.
Alright, I found spoilers, bro. It's back.
Okay. Can you just go to the Marvel channel?
So we're not watching this trailer right
No,
now?
we're going to, but I want to see this video first, ideally.
Okay, hold on.
Marvel.
Marvel Canada.
Because I found it on
These
Reddit.
things are gonna ruin us.
I found it on Reddit. It's probably also on the Marvel Entertainment.
We like Canada. We want to give
Click
us
on
some.
videos. And it's the fourth video. Thank you.
This is great.
Alright, so we're leaving Spoiler Bros up, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
If you get this spoiled, it's your stupid fault.
No.
No? It's our fault still?
Yeah, it's still definitely our fault.
Oh.
No, it's their fault.
Yeah.
At this point.
Go see the fucking movie. It's dope. Do it.
Spoiler Bros is up.
Do
Let me
it.
look at the
Do
chat.
it.
Let me look at the chat.
Kevin, do it.
Oh, people are sync is off.
Do it.
Sync's off.
Do it.
Do it. That's my Kevin Emperor. Because Kevin's my little Darth Vader.
Aw.
So I
Oh
say
my
Kevin.
god! I love that!
Kevin, do it.
Also,
God, if we had the ability to
Kevin's
actually.
my little Darth Vader.
If we had the ability to actually sell shirts, I would have someone do a graphic of me as the Emperor and Kevin as my little Darth Vader, just chilling.
I love it.
Do you ever see like Darth Vader and
Please make
Son?
that
You ever
graphic.
see those like little?
No.
That's the best.
Vader and Son?
Vader and Son, yeah.
Yeah, it's Vader
It's
and
like
Luke.
it's like a kid's
Oh,
book.
Vader with Luke. Okay.
Wait, ready to go? Ready to go?
Yeah.
We're doing this.
Do it. Do it.
I
Do
don't-
it.
I don't like it.
Where were Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Where was Tic Tac?
Good question. No, I mean, really, I have no idea.
I mean, all I remember being off to be in their movie, just saying. Maybe
Joey, how bad would you make out with him?
So bad.
I'd fucking tongue his mouth.
Definitely some answer becomes.
Tom Hiddleston does not look good with that beard.
Gamora, Thor, Spider-Man. I was really looking forward to meeting the Wasp. Yeah, no, not bad. Weird.
Look at her hair.
It's a wig.
That was a wig. That was definitely a wig. All right, now let's get to the fucking
I'll tell you
trailer.
this, Tim, you were not on the show yesterday, but we had there is a wig-spiracy happening in Hollywood right now.
The wig-spiracy?
There's a wig-spiracy.
There's something wrong with the audio, and I'm not. It doesn't sound right on my headphones.
Okay, let's.
Guys,
We're gonna take a couple
that
seconds.
Audio.
Just figure that audio out. We'll talk to the chat for a little bit. Let's see. Spaceman A11 says audio is really bad.
Yep.
I know that isn't the trailer. Chill, bruv. You need to pay more attention. Says Pro D277. No idea what that's for. Nick,
I have to play some audio, so try your best to ignore.
that's fine.
Kev's playing the audio.
Spasmgasm440 says, Nick, do you hate Kristen wig as well? Yeah, I do. Any wig. Any wig, it doesn't matter.
Has there ever been a good wig?
No. I was watching, for whatever reason, and you're gonna judge me, and I feel it coming, it's fine. I just needed to chill last night and eat some cheese, and I watched an old movie called The Phantom, starring Billy Zane, and his wig in that movie is so atrociously bad, but his body makes up for it because he got jacked for it. Billy Zane's one of those guys that should have been a huge star, but I think The Phantom was supposed to break him, and it didn't. Like, they had a 3-picture movie planned for that, and it just tanked because it was a really bad movie.
I've never seen it.
Not to be confused with The Shadow, which is when Alec Baldwin tried to be a superhero, and that one was bad too.
That doesn't sound good.
These are all old, like, 40s characters, like comic book characters.
And they're like,
The Shadow, it used to be an old show and wasn't good. Wasn't good. I'm gonna say this about this video. I love it. Two things bother me about it. One, Tom Hiddleston's beard needs to go. It's gross.
Okay.
It's gross and it's ugly. I don't like it.
Don't talk for a second. Let me hear this. I just want to make sure.
Really looking forward to meeting the Wasp. Yeah, no, not that.
Great. Yeah, that worked.
Got it.
Okay.
The other thing that I love about that I hate about this video is that Benedict Cumberbatch's accent in real life is amazing. Let him just have the fucking accent, because when he talks in an American accent, you're a douchebag. You're a douchebag, Tony. No, let him be fucking Sherlock.
Some Canadian shit.
Oh there. Oh there.
That's not what
Well,
it
you
sounds
know.
like. All right,
I tell you, when you try to do a dumb American accent, turns out Canadian. What are you gonna do? No, when done well, no can. Dude, I'm getting jacked for fucking Cobra Kai, by the way.
Oh,
I think
took long enough.
I think I need to get YouTube Red, and by that I mean who has YouTube Red that I can steal.
I don't think
I'm not
anyone
paying
does.
for
Amy
that
and I have
shit.
this conversation all the time.
Should we just get a household YouTube
Doesn't
Red
work that
account?
way. For some reason, kind of funny can't. I needed to, and it wouldn't let me.
We'll probably marked it as business or something.
Yeah, let's do business.
The problem is, do you think someone will rip it and put it on YouTube? No, right?
No.
Do you think someone will rip it and put it on Vimeo?
Maybe.
I don't want to buy this. I don't want to fucking put it on something.
There's a
I already
free
have.
trial, Nick.
Eh,
Wait till it
this
all
might-
comes out,
Okay.
and then get the trial.
I might do the same for the first season of the Discovery, Star Trek Discovery. Let's watch this fucking trailer. We don't need to talk about this.
All right.
Let's watch the trailer. I got.
Should we have spoilers, bro, up or are we
No.
still?
No, it's a
All right,
it's a public
here
trailer.
goes,
You're gonna
here
see it a
goes.
fucking 1,000 times.
Here goes.
Go.
Ready?
Go.
So, how long have you been Ant-Man
Kids
again?
adorable.
Big kid.
That is amazing.
It just sort of happened.
That is so amazing.
It's like bad guys like you.
I seem to mess it up almost every time.
Maybe you just need someone watching your back. Hi. Like a partner.
So usually it takes two, Nick.
The fact.
The quantum realm. That's why crazy creepy ghost who like walks through walls and stuff. Stole your tech. And now she wants to take over the world or whatever. Who would have believed that in your hour of need you would turn to us?
Not me.
Because we robbed you. Do you remember?
The only chance we've got is both of you.
Ant-Man and the Wasp teaming up.
Follow my lead.
Oh, that's awesome.
She seems more intense.
You go low, I'll
I'll go high. I have wings. Why would I go low?
We're gonna die. I don't wanna die. We didn't die.
Hey, what'd I miss?
We were just tiny.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
I was partners with Hank on a project called Goliath.
How big did you get?
My record, 21 feet. You?
65 feet.
65.
If you two are finished comparing sizes,
65.
That's so cool. I'm excited.
I'm in.
Come on, dude. Come on. First off, the current trend to use like early 90s, like early to mid 90s hip hop for trailers
Thank you, sir.
is just
Let's fucking go.
kidding me.
I'm so
if you'll
so
recall,
down for it.
the last few Deadpool trailers had the LL Cool J song. What was that? Don't Call It Comeback. Come on.
Don't Call It Comeback.
Is it Don't Call It Comeback? No, that's not the name of the song, is it?
Yeah, right? Don't call
That's
it a
not bad.
comeback. I've been here for years.
I'm Gonna Knock You Out, I think is the name of the song, isn't it?
You're right.
Yeah, I'm
You're
Gonna
right.
Knock You Out, which is hilarious.
Mama
says knock you out.
Mama said knock you
Yeah.
out is the name of it.
And then they use this. How do you know is what I want to know, Marvel. Kevin Feige's just there like this. He has a machine that's like, what trailer song works for Nick right here?
Boom.
Anything from his childhood.
Boom.
It just pops up anything, really.
Anything.
He
Nick
just
will be
gets super
happy.
excited.
You've won him over.
They got me when he used the stake bed truck as a scooter.
I love opening
That's
with that.
great.
That looks fucking awesome. Not all the jokes hit, but hey, whatever. It's a Marvel movie. It's a comedy movie. There's going to be so many jokes.
We're back
A
with
lot of them
Michael
will be
Pena.
funny.
Michael Pena apparently has an office full of the same guys from last time. I don't know what they're doing, and I love it.
I love that. That's hilarious.
I like that he doesn't have to get that big. Like it's adjustable.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's not as big as he was at the airport scene in that first scene.
Well, at the end, he looks like he's much bigger.
But much
than
bigger,
he's ever
yeah.
been.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love that they're gonna have a lot of good choreography between him and Ant-Man.
Well, I really like that
really
he's
cool.
still a fucking dumb shit, but that she has shit under control.
Yeah, she's a
And
badass.
is wrecking shop.
This is gonna be a buddy cop movie,
But
and
it
it's gonna be
seems like
great.
they haven't been hanging out together because he's like, oh, she seems more intense.
Maybe that's the beginning. Also,
Also-
did anyone catch the ant playing drums?
Yeah, that was something that I'm like, I don't know about that. It's a funny visual, but like,
I don't
why?
care. Well, I mean, I love the idea that they're going back to the quantum realm. I love that this ghost character looks dope.
I don't like that the poster. Like,
Are they seeing this, Kev?
No, they're not. I was just looking.
Should we pull it
because
up?
Sure.
Just
There's
pull it
all
up.
these weird lines that I'm seeing.
On the trailer?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
I mean, it's
I love Michael Pena. Give him his own fucking movie.
like stuttering, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Oh, I don't know. But while you're doing that, we're just gonna talk about this. I love also that there maybe. Do you think they thought for 1 second that if that pigeon swallowed him, he could just go big real quick and just explode it? Just pop it. Just pop it. This is awesome. The salt, the giant
really
salt shaker.
cool.
There's nothing that strokes my childhood wonderment
Oh,
more
shit.
than like big things being small and small things getting big. It's just like it's
Yeah,
just,
show
you know
the
what I mean?
kids, dude.
Like, that makes me happy. That's in the quantum zone. Yeah, this looks.
I love how they were like, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, fucking classic. Let's do
That's why
Honey,
I
I
love it.
Blew Up the Kid. And then they
That's
fucking
why
made
I
that little
love
son
it.
of a bitch giant.
Dude, that's why I'm loving this, because I love that movie. You're right. That's where the nostalgia comes in. They even had the ant.
Rick Moranis syndrome.
Man, we need more Rick Moranis. Also, I love that they're shooting some of this in San Francisco. Shout out to our city. It's the best
Shout
on the
out
planet.
to our city.
And we
Also,
pay
I
for
loved
it.
it in this still right here. Pena is holding
A building.
a building.
Yeah,
It's so good.
that's awesome.
all right. We're done with this then.
All right, go. There's also a new poster, by the way. We can pull that up real quick and take a look. It's dope.
It's interesting how much the poster gives away.
Because Michelle Pfeiffer's in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know she's in it, though.
Yeah,
They bring her
I
back.
guess she comes back and she's aged properly.
That's how quantum mechanics works. That's how quantum works. If the
I thought
cat's in the box,
I thought they told
and
us
the cat's
time flowed
eating
differently there.
a fish, is the fish alive when you open the box?
Nick's asking the hard questions that all of us, honestly, are afraid to ask. You're a fucking hero, not a coward like the rest of the world.
Forgotten_hell says, Tim, Clueless review. And I'm on board for it.
I watched Clueless last night for the first time, Nick.
You'd never seen it?
I had never seen Clueless. I'm now clued in. I have a lot of questions. Like,
let's talk about that.
How old Ant-Man was when he was banging 16-year-old.
I think he was
like
supposed
20.
to be in college, so I think he was supposed to be like 20 or 21.
Well, she was definitively 16.
Yeah, he was banging a 16-year-old.
No. He never bangs her. They make it
See,
clear. They're
here's
like,
the
He
thing.
definitely
No, they
finger
make it
blasted her
clear.
like once or
he
twice.
finger blasted her for sure.
Man, I'm pretty sure they banged. Because there was a thing, and she was like, they start kissing, and she's like, and you know what happened next, which is obviously
Well, no,
sex because they built up the entire movie
but they
that
should.
she's a virgin, she's
Yeah, that's
waiting
true.
for the right person,
Oh, he
he was the right
blasted her.
person.
No, but they
so that's
cut-
the
they
thing.
cut
They
to
were
the
building
wedding.
to that, and then it cut to the wedding.
They
but the
cut
wedding,
to the wedding, and the
that's-
wedding was like as if, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's so what she's telling us is it's not the wedding, it was something else, and that something else was Ant-Man.
Dude, it was the early
Ant-Man's
90s,
Ant
Tim.
Man.
The world was different then, you know?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
It was the early 90s. Back then, they didn't understand statutory rape as they do
Oh,
now.
shit. I don't like the phrasing
Also, I think you're underplaying how insanely hot Alicia Silverstone was. Or Silverstone? was
You
in
know
that
what?
movie. Is it Stone or Steen?
I wasn't feeling Stone. It's
You're
Stone.
Alicia
crazy.
Silverstone.
I wasn't feeling it.
She was.
There was something
so
going on with
hot.
the left side of her face.
She had a
What is
stroke.
wrong
She stroked
with
out a
you?
little bit.
Did she really?
No, I just made
Okay.
that up.
No, but seriously, like it looked like she was numb.
Really?
I was like, it was distracting.
I had
Back
the
then they had
biggest.
this
not
thing
a wig,
called
though.
No,
Quaaludes.
definitely no wigs in that movie. I had the biggest crush on her in that movie. Because that movie came out like right when I think it was like 99 or 98. A little earlier, I think.
95.
Was it
95?
95?
Yeah, it was 95. We looked it up yesterday.
Oh man, she was it.
Paul Rudd looks exactly like he looks now.
Dude, I was
kind of creepy.
I just finished Friends, which by the way I cried at the end of it, even though the serious season was fucking terrible. Terrible. It's just that last episode got me because they just hold on the empty apartment, and I'm like, end of an era. Paul Rudd, in that, looks exactly the same as he does now. He's a little bit more distinguished. That's it. That's it.
It's very, very
He's the new
bizarre.
Keanu.
I feel like we've got a Dorian. What's the
Dorian
portrait?
Gray.
Dorian Gray situation.
Yeah, he's definitely Dorian Gray.
He's got a portrait somewhere he can't look at. That's aging for him.
My favorite scene in Clueless
Yeah.
is when they're all driving, they accidentally get on the highway.
Freeway.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It was so fucking
Her
funny.
virginity went from theoretical to non-existent or whatever it was. You know what I mean?
God, they're all just screaming, and none of them are actually ever in danger, but the cars are around. I'm like, they just fucking nailed this.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's how I imagine it was for you every time you go on the freeway.
Oh, it was. Yeah, when
Yeah.
I was learning to drive.
Up until now?
horrifying.
Like
Up
yesterday?
until now. No, I'm good.
You're fine
I just
now.
can't park.
You can. You
No, I
choose
can't.
not to. I've seen you parallel
You're right.
park.
You're right.
You just choose
I
not
choose
to.
not to.
Shout
I
out
got
to,
people for that.
I forget the Donald Faison, I think is his name. Faison? From Scrubs.
His braces.
It's great.
Gave me life.
I love it. That movie.
He was my favorite character.
There were two movies that really stand out that like spoke to me when I was young. One, Clueless, because Alicia Silverstone, she was so hot. She was in a couple Aerosmith videos. She was the it girl for a while. Two, Can't Hardly Wait. Can't Hardly Wait was a movie about a college graduation party that came out in 1998, the summer I graduated. High school graduation party. Came out in 1998, the summer I graduated from high school. And I felt
right.
like Ethan Embry's character because I was madly in love with this girl and I never told her. And I never told her.
To this day.
How does it work out
Although
for that
he's,
guy?
what's that? For Ethan Embry?
Yeah.
Well,
I can't remember. He tells her. He writes
tells
her
her.
a note. Then he tries to get the note back, right?
Yeah, and then she finds the note and it goes to him and goes. Now, there's two schools of thought on this.
Yeah.
One is
Jennifer
that
Love Hewitt,
she
right?
finally realizes that there's a person that appreciates her for her
Yeah.
and goes over to. But someone else painted a different picture of Can't Hardly Wait for me. They painted the picture
Don't
that
ruin
this
it.
guy was totally in love with this girl based totally on superficial reasonings.
But isn't that high school?
Yeah, I know. But like at the end, she kind of accepts him for that, and in reality, she should have been like, "No, you're a fucking creep. Get away
Alicia
from me."
Silverstone only ends up liking Paul Rudd because Brittany Murphy liked her. That's it.
Oh, that's how it is.
I get that. I get that that's how it is, but I was just like, they introduce about 5 plot points 10 minutes before the movie ends.
yeah.
And they wrap all of them up. And it's
Really,
like,
it was just
okay.
an excuse to.
Step brothers, right? Step siblings.
They are, yes,
They're ex-step siblings.
but not.
Oh, right. The parents got a divorce, but the dad is still cool with him because he's a law student and he's going to like.
He's working
work
for. I think
his
he's working
firm.
for the dad.
Yeah.
But there's no
Well, the
blood
dad really
relation.
likes
It was
him,
like a
yeah.
kid of someone else's.
Sure, but like I think
marriage.
they lived together for a while. it
Also,
seems like.
he's like a 34-year-old dude banging a 16-year-old. So
He was like.
he at
72.
least
He was a 74-year-old man.
he at least blasted with his
Stop.
fingers.
Too far.
Okay.
Too far.
All right.
Next story.
Do you want to talk about the Hasbro stuff?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest
The
story.
first one I found was from Reuters. I don't know.
Wait, are we
if that's-
skipping this?
No, we're going to get back to that in a second.
Okay,
We're going to do the one above that. Exclusive, Hasbro to acquire Power Rangers, other franchises from Saban sources. Not this one.
Where is it?
This is for Joey. I put this on there for Joey when I thought Joey was going to be my co-host on the show.
We should be aware
You
of the
gotta go.
time. It is 11:40.
Andrea's fine.
Did you add a story?
I added a story.
Well, tell me next time.
I said it.
Said it.
When?
Like
beginning of
3
the
times.
show.
I have no memory of that.
I'm not even sure I said it.
You did.
No, I don't think he did.
It's on the document. Right underneath the Ant-Man Wasp poster. Hasbro buys Power Rangers.
Got it.
Cool. Toymaker Hasbro Inc. Has.O on the stock market has agreed to acquire children's entertainment and merchandise franchise, including the characters of superhero TV show Power Rangers from Saban Entertainment for around $520 million in cash and stock. People familiar with the matter said on Tuesday. I don't like when they say that shit because we can't quote anyone. The deal comes as Hasbro, the world's largest toy maker, whose stable of franchises include My Little Pony, Monopoly, and the Transformers, seeks to reverse its losses following the bankruptcy last year of U.S. toy retailer Toys R Us. Damn, they went bankrupt? R.I.P. In addition to making toys and action figures, Hasbro profits from such franchises through production of movies and TV series, allowing it to diversify its revenue beyond retail sales. I'm not sure if there was a major point here we're getting to other than...
So, I mean, I have
what's
questions
this mean for you?
that I'm not sure how clear this makes it, but so they bought it from Saban, so I wonder if Saban's still involved at all.
I doubt it.
Because Power Rangers has been tossed around trillions of times. Disney had it for a while, Nickelodeon recently had it and just sold it. So, so I'm wondering how involved Saban's going to be going forward, or if the property is, for the first time ever, finally out of Saban's hands entirely.
It sounds like they bought it from Saban Entertainment for $520 million, but that must include like Power Rangers and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't think if Power Rangers as a franchise is worth $520 million, I'll eat my hat.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I don't know about that.
The toys?
Eat your hat.
Alone?
I don't have a hat, Kevin.
TV
the joke's on
shows,
you.
toys?
The joke's on you. Are you excited about this because they might reboot the
Dude, I'm
movie
super
franchise?
excited about this. Now, here's the thing. Is this going to lead to anything of quality? No. But is this going to lead to a potential Transformers versus Power Rangers versus G.I. Joe universe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might. And can you imagine that movie? Because I can.
I would love to see...
a fucking Megazord fighting Optimus Prime.
I just want to see the Red Ranger kick Optimus Prime in his little mechanical newt sack.
Is that what you want to see?
Kinda.
Why did you have to say newt sack? Why
Because I know
couldn't
it
you
bothers
just say
Kevin.
nut sack?
I am excited about this because, I mean, they weren't doing shit right with the Power Rangers
Oh,
franchise.
the last movie was pretty good.
Yeah, but they weren't going to continue that.
No.
You know? So hopefully they figure some shit out here. They need Ninja Turtles, though. That's the key to all of this. Because can you imagine Transformers, Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles?
I mean, like
awesome.
a cinematic universe with all of them in it?
Yeah,
would be
you know
amazing.
What?
They'll fuck it up
I'm
royally.
going the opposite MCU here. I'm going opposite of it. Because we know that no matter what, no matter how much time they take, these aren't going to be good.
Bad.
Jump into Justice League status.
Yeah,
Let's just
go
throw them all together and
yeah.
see what the fuck happens.
People liked it in the Lego movies, so maybe they can make it work. Kevin,
What's up, dude?
next news story.
Bam, right there.
This comes from the Hollywood Reporter. This is amazing. Did you see this yet? They have. I didn't know this was even a thing.
Oh, I did not see this.
But there is apparently a tradition that got started by Steven Spielberg for when George Lucas's Star Wars surpassed Jaws as the highest-grossing domestic record, and it continued after Spielberg's E.T. passed, I think, Star Wars, and so forth and so forth. Evidently, they have a tradition of handwritten letters back and forth to each other congratulating. Kathleen Kennedy thought, you know what?
We gotta step it up.
We got to continue that tradition. So Kevin, if you scroll down here, she wrote a handwritten letter from a galaxy far, far away to the Earth's mightiest hero. Congratulations on the biggest opening weekend in history from Kathy to everyone at Lucasfilm. And it is, if you're listening to this, it is Rey holding a lightsaber, passing the baton, the proverbial baton, to Iron Man.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool until you realize you're basically giving the baton to yourself, but still,
Yeah, but whatever.
awesome.
Also, the baton, Anakin's lightsaber.
Same, both ways.
No,
Darth Vader's
those are
as
different
well.
lightsabers, though.
It's the same thing.
No, they're very different.
Same person.
One has like black.
One's an ice cream
They
scoop.
look
one's an ice cream
similar.
scoop. I love this. Let's. If you scroll down, you can see the original letters. The guy the editor-in-chief of Fandango. Actually, go back to the article. Oh, there it is, right there. Actually, go back to the article. There you go. Scroll down. Scroll. Down. There it is, right there. If you click on that tweet, you can see them actually in kind of like in color, which is in the print. Also, shout out to that. So start
Look
one
at the
over.
color.
Start one over. There you go. So this one is, I believe, the first one in the series. Is Dear George, last week Star Wars moved ahead of Jaws in domestic film rentals. Your hyperspace performance package really did the trick. Congratulations to the Cantina crowd and all the forces for your imagination that made Star Wars so worthy of the throne. Wear it well, your pal Steven Spielberg. And it is, if you're listening to this, it's R2-D2 with a fishing reel, and he's hooked Jaws, which is very, very cool. And then the next one over is from Spielberg back to Lucas. Excuse me, Lucas to Spielberg when E.T. took the #1 spot, and it's just a bunch of. I mean, how much does that cost to have an artist do these? You know, like they're spending some money to like.
I'm sure that they were like, hey, does someone want to make this thing that I'm gonna send to Steven Spielberg?
Yeah.
And everyone was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Well, go back, go one over. Go back to the Jaws one. This looks like it was in the newspaper. Oh, it was in Variety. So he must have taken an ad out in Variety congratulating, which is like baller as shit. Mm-hmm. Think about that. You're like, let's spend a couple $1,000s, take a quick ad out to congratulate. That'd be like me taking an ad out in the SF Chronicle to say you got a good hair day. Mm-hmm. Just spend that money. Like, Tim, hair's looking on point.
I was expecting that.
Honestly, I've been saying for years we should take ads out in the movie theaters.
I called them.
Did you really?
Recently.
Yeah?
After the last time. Because this Maria Menounos.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
stop.
what.
It's gotta stop.
She's just here. She's just telling us to play with Nuvi and this fucking Nuvi VR
Arcade?
games and all. I downloaded the app finally. Next time, I'm going to be fucking prepared to save that theater.
It's gotta stop.
It does gotta stop. But yeah, there was like some number, but then I screenshot it and I called him, and then it just went through a bunch of like robotic, like if this, then that, whatever. I'm like, this is a waste of time.
Did you try hitting 0 a whole bunch of times?
I did, yeah. It was one of those ones that blocks the operator.
Now, see, I think you're thinking locally, which I love. We've got to start thinking globally. What's going on with the Pornhub ads?
I don't know. I wasn't part of that.
If I see one more ad for porn before my porn, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Why would I care about other porn when I'm about to watch this porn? Do you see what I'm saying? I get free porn. Why would I pay for porn? We're missing a huge opportunity here. Before you jerk off, hey man, how's your dick doing? Great. See, it's nice and hard there. Don't want to interrupt you. Just want you to know about this little YouTube channel called youtube.com/kindafunny. We're going to go talk about some Marvel movies, which I know you're into too, because you're clearly jerking off alone on your couch.
Oh my God.
All right, see you later, man. And then
why is there a second knock?
Because they always knock on the stupid thing.
No, I get that, but why when you leave?
Oh, because then there'd be a knock on my door and Greg would come in naked. And then
okay.
So I think you have to be naked if you're doing an ad of porn for porn. I don't know what the rules are.
We'll have
to look into this.
Yeah. Like the higher click-through rate.
Higher click-through rate. What is this, Kev?
Oh, this is the big story for today.
Okay.
Do you still want to do this one?
No, I was just
really
gonna joke around about this. We can pull it up real quick. I think this is hilarious.
So I make your jokes.
A new Star Wars character casting notice announced. Apparently, a new casting notice for Star Wars Episode 9 points to a new character named Caro, and apparently casting director Anita Gold is looking for a young woman to play the role, according to a report from the #show. The casting notice describes Caro as captivating naturalness and ease to her manner, and calls her a leader and problem solver, smart, with a great sense of humor and a strong will. All this comes to her effortlessly. Cool. Not much there.
I'm hoping we get another Rose.
I feel like we don't. What's that?
I'm hoping we get another Rose.
That was the joke I was going to make. I'm like, this sounds a lot like Rose. And I'm like, do we need a second Rose in this?
I don't know, man.
Do we?
I don't know. Where there's Rose,
I want them to be like a
bars.
casting notice for like Ballbuster, hates men, loves lightsabers. This is where we want to be.
She gonna fuck things up.
She does not need your stupid bravado at all, Finn. All right, we're late. We can save that topic for. Do you want to talk about that?
Let's do it quick.
I mean, I don't think we need to go too long into it. I'm down.
What do you think it's going to be called?
Wait, hold on.
It's time for the big topic.
No, just say it normal.
It's time for big topic. This is a tweet yesterday that you had. What do you think Avengers 4 will be called? I want Avengers Assemble, but it was already used in UK for Avengers 1. Was it really?
Yeah.
They called it Avengers Assemble.
So, okay. What happened was, there was a show that was popular in the UK called The Avengers back in the day.
They made a movie out of it.
And then they made a movie out of it that was popular.
And it was one of the only movies I ever walked out on.
Really?
It was fucking terrible.
People really like it. And it was big enough that Disney was like, we shouldn't call it Avengers in UK because it's going to confuse people.
That makes sense for the UK. Here in America, we were like, this is bullshit.
Well, so we called it The Avengers here. But to them, the movie was called Avengers Assemble, right? And then for me, I was saying I don't hate Avengers Forever. I feel like a lot of people have been talking about that as the name for Avengers 4. Reasons being, it works with a comic storyline for everything that we know of where they're going with it, with time travel stuff going on. So it's like, that would make sense. And also, Forever. It's the fourth Avengers movie.
Right.
That went over your head.
I appreciate that.
And then Avengers Disassembled. They're technically disassembled now. I think it's too big of a stretch. That's another popular event comic name.
Yeah.
The story is kind of weird, and I don't think that it wouldn't be a direct adaptation, but I don't think any of these have been. In the same way Civil War wasn't beat for beat Civil War, Age of Ultron wasn't Age of Ultron, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like inspired by it. So Disassembled could work, but I think it's too big of a stretch.
I think it's not. It doesn't.
My bet is Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. I had that thought in the shower a couple days ago where he said Endgame, and I'm like, what a perfect title.
Not only did Doctor Strange say Endgame, we were talking about that, but it was Iron Man in Age of Ultron, where he was like, out there, that's Endgame.
Yeah.
And like they made a big deal about it. I'm like, they've been building this.
But the question I have for you is they were like, well, we don't want to tell you the title of Avengers 4 because it might spoil stuff for Avengers 3 and all the stuff that's coming before that. Does Endgame spoil anything?
He then talked that back and was just like, hey guys, like this got out of control. Like, I'm not saying it's a fucking spoiler that's gonna, when you hear the title, you're gonna be disappointed if you're expecting like some crazy revelation. It's not gonna be that. So a lot of people are like, oh, it's just gonna be called Infinity Gauntlet because Zoe Saldana fucked that up in an interview a while back, like a year ago. It was like, oh yeah, we're filming Gauntlet. And everyone's like, but then she was just like later she was like, no, my bad. Like, I'm talking about Infinity War.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, are you really?
Are you really?
They're not going to call it Infinity Gauntlet. That'd be really stupid.
I don't think they call it Infinity Gauntlet because I think that's going to have too much, it's not going to have enough market distinction. Like Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet, which one comes first? The Endgame clearly comes last.
Well, the reason
that's a great title.
That they called it, that they stopped doing the part 1, part 2 is that they know that part 1, part 2s fuck with the box office.
Yeah.
So they're like, we should just totally keep these two totally separate events that, yes, they are going to be part 1, part 2 of the movie, but are also their own kind of things as well. And I feel like Endgame is the perfect title for what this is going to be, which is the culmination of the first 3 phases of Marvel. And it's going to be the end of the Avengers and MCU as we know it. A lot of people were talking about New Avengers being the title. And my thing is, I get that makes sense because they're going to introduce the new Avengers in this, but save that for the next.
Save that for when.
Save that for their
when
debut.
Robert Downey Jr. doesn't want to do this anymore.
Yes.
We'll call that the new Avengers. We'll reboot it or relaunch it rather. Soft launch.
I imagine we're going to get New Avengers in like 2021 or 2022. That's weird. Right? And it'll be Spider-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange. Like it'll be the new class that we've seen.
So fucking rad.
Fucking cool.
That's gonna be cool. I love it. I agree. Kevin Feige, I'm just talking to you right now if you're watching this. Man, come on, pull the trigger on that one. I guarantee you already did. All right, PS I love. Actually, sorry, tips. I always miss tips because they're not spaced out. A little mouse goes in there, and he takes all the space out of the document, and I just go right by it. I go right by it. I go right by it. I go right by it.
Oh look, now it's so visible.
It's hugely visible. Hugely. Huge.
I didn't want to say it, but it was huge.
It's Hugh Jackman. If you've given us a tip at the $5 or above level, or if you've cheered us at the 500 cheer above level, we will read that right now before we go into PS I Love You XOXO. Nope, that's not right. Adrian A has given us a very nice tip and said, just my monthly check-in to say, hey, hope all is well for you guys. See you at E3 in a few short weeks.
Mr. Amazon Prime.
You started with a lovely positive message, and then you had to go and bring E3 into this. Adrian, you know I hate E3. You know it's a lot of work. It takes its toll on my old liver. I got a old foggy liver back here. I don't know where my liver is. It's here somewhere.
I have no idea.
I think I pointed to my kidney. It doesn't matter. I can't drink that much anymore, so I can't enjoy my life anymore. But thank you for that very healthy tip, Adrian. I appreciate you. We miss you. Shelby B says, Nick, sorry for the low cheer amount yesterday. It was the end of the month, LOL. The morning show never fails me. Thank you so much for the day-to-day laughs. Keep up the awesome work. P.S. Hi, Tim. That was a very nice tip from Shelby B.
Shelby.
Amy Gills gave us a tip. It said, birthday tax for Papa Gilroy. Can't wait to see ye in June. No need to read out. Okay, I think this next part is just for us, so we'll read that in a second. Well, we love you, Amy. Thank you for that. Fargo Brady gave us a very nice tip. It said, back after starting a new job and not being able to watch live for a while. Tim, just rewatched E3 predictions, Gamecast, and do you think I ever get my Super Mario RPG remaster? # Gino for Smash.
I think there's a better chance you get Geno in Smash than getting a remaster. I'm sorry.
Got it. Big CM6000 gave us 120 cheers, but that's not the threshold, sir, or ma'am, so sorry about that. The only Exiled gave us our final tip. It said, fun clip. When did Andy join a Spanish rock band? Don't need to play it, just watch. Wanted to show him his twin. I think we need to play it, personally speaking.
Did you see on the Reddit recently that,
Yep.
Yeah, please pull this up.
That's definitely Andy, 100%.
Yeah.
They're all Andy.
They're all
Nick,
Andy.
that sounds a little racist.
What? No, there's white people there.
I don't know.
I think they're all Spanish.
Yeah.
No.
They do all look like Andy with different hairstyles.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Andy with a perm, Andy with the emo. That looks like Andy with curly hair.
Why are we getting lines going through the screen? Do you see that?
Yeah, I do. It's terrible.
I don't like it.
Screen tear.
Screen tear. All right, P.S. I love this best friend, XOXO. It's your opportunity to shout out someone in our community you feel is doing a great job. Go to kindoffunny.com/bestfriend to nominate people. Joey! I need a P.S. I love this best friend. There's none there.
Oh, too much space now, huh?
I see. It's just in the wrong spot. Sebastian.
You gotta turn desync on.
Did you hear that sorry from her? That's the kind of sorry that people give you when they're not sorry. What that means was sorry, not sorry. She was like, sorry.
Oh, Danielle, man.
Like, who cares? Today, let's see, Sebastian L.O. Nielsen is shouting out every hardworking best friend out there. Today, May 1st, is the International Workers' Day, and to celebrate, I would like to shout out all the best friends working hard to make society function. Use the day to rest, parade, or stand on the barricades to fight for your rights. To quote Charlie Chaplin, quote, in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world that will give men a chance to work. That will give youth a future and old age a security. Love from Norway. That was nice. Very meaningful.
Yeah,
very
I love that best friend. Kev, can you pull up the screen real quick?
Yeah.
This is all Andy.
What the fuck is happening?
I believe I've seen a picture of Andy.
But look at this image. Why does it look like they're hunting her down?
With
guitar penises?
That makes sense.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
It's the same reason why Paul Rudd was just allowed to just blast a 16-year-old with his fingers. Who knows, man? Because it's art. So that's why.
It's giveaway time,
It's giveaway time. Tell people how they can win, Tim.
4 ways to win. 1, be in the Twitch chat. 2, be a Patreon supporter on patreon.com/kindoffunny. 3, be a Patreon supporter on patreon.com/kindoffunnygames, both at the $2 or above level. Or 4, be a Twitch subscriber.
Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we love winners here. But before we tell you who the winner is, this episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by Sherry's Berries. Tim, did you know that it's Mother's Day?
I did.
Coming up
very soon.
I did not know until I read that ad yesterday, and I was like, I am a terrible son.
Well, now you know what to do.
But I do want to make my mom happy, and one of the ways you can do that is sending your mom some berries, some chocolate-covered berries for Mother's Day. It'll make her happy. You know what I'm talking about? Right now, a gift from Sherry's Berries shows that you put thought into her gift. Mom will love it, I swear. Right now, listeners can send Sherry's Berries starting at $19.99 plus shipping and handling. Or check this out, you can also double the berries for just $10 more.
Double the berries.
It's a whole lot of berries. What I want your mom to do is open up the package and go, so many berries. Wow. So many berries.
Now that's a lot of berries.
But I also want to take bets on how long it'll take for your mom to open the package and for Kevin to just miraculously appear. To start eating the berries. Because as you know, they shipped us some berries so we could try these. Packaging is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
Nice
very well
little
gift wrapped.
gold.
You don't have to worry about gift wrapping at all. It looks really, really nice. When I opened ours up, only 4 berries left. I look over at Kevin, chocolate all over his face. There's chocolate everywhere. He was just like, like he got in a fight with chocolate, and both people lost.
Yeah.
Both people lost on that. Let's see, what did I leave up? Oh, your berries will arrive in Sherry's Berries signature gift box with a beautiful ribbon. No need to gift wrapped. Fresh, juicy strawberries dipped in milk, dark and white chocolate goodness, then topped with rich chocolate chips, chocolate nuts, chopped nuts, and signature swizzles. And I don't even have to read that part. They're like, this is all optional, but I like saying the word signature swizzles. You choose your delivery date and it's guaranteed. Customer satisfaction is always #1 or your money back. There's only one way to get this amazing deal from Mom. Freshly dipped strawberries just starting at $19.99 plus shipping and handling. And remember, you can also double the berries for $10 more. Mother's Day is May 13th. Again, thank you for that reminder, Sherry's Berries. So visit berries.com. They got berries.com.
They got berries.com.
That's BERRIES.com for For a second, I was like, which one of us knows how to actually spell that?
Yeah.
BERRIES.com. Then click on the mic in the upper right corner and enter KFMS. That's berries.com with the code KFMS for that amazing offer.
Lexi Gunner says, now that's what I call berries.
Your mom made you. So now go out there and make your mom happy. With Sherry's Berries. All right, today's winner of our illustrious giveaway wins Nippon Marathon on PC. Congratulations to Tastings from the Twitch chat. Yeah, you have won something on a PC. There you go. All right, let's go into the 3 and 3 before Mom comes around the corner and tells me it's time to end the show.
You gotta be consistent with who Mom is.
Sup Gangster says, anyone know where Tim got his shirt? I want it. roosterteeth.com/store. This is the Sugar Pine 7 shirt.
They're great.
It is due a day, says Eric Shirk.
Get Bucket says, Nick, you taking over the morning show was a fantastic idea. It's been so good I can overlook the fact that you have not watched Altered Carbon.
Get Buckets, it's never gonna happen. I tell you, that guy just rubs me the wrong way. He's too tall, he's too good looking, and I didn't like him in RoboCop. So it's just not gonna happen.
Fuck that tall dude.
To be fair, I liked him in RoboCop, I just didn't like the fact that they were remaking RoboCop. It ruined my childhood. But I did just watch the rest of Friends, so call it even? Happy compromise? Pine, says Panzer G2. Nick, can I get a slow dance at the after party, says the Stoner Sensei. I believe you're talking about the after party to the Kind of Funny prom. And you got it. Or unless you want me to just slowly dance in front of you, in which case, like pull a Mass Effect 2. I'm like, ooh, you're at the strip club. I'll do that too for you.
Forgotten Hell says, to be honest, though Clueless is a fucking amazing movie, I can't believe Tim only just saw it.
Yeah,
I can't.
You know, it is kind of shocking, but watching it, it's so funny because like a lot of the movies from that time, if you haven't seen them when they came out, obviously you're gonna be a lot harsher on it, not see there's no nostalgia, right? Watch it, I'm just like, how easy was it to make movies in the
Super
90s?
easy.
Because I'm like, this shit, I feel like we could have, give us $50,000 and a month.
Yeah.
We can make
I
that
feel like a
movie.
lot of 90s movies are now YouTube movies. You know what I mean? Like when YouTubers try to make movies, it's like, wow, those are terrible. And then you go back and they're identical to the 90s, like kids movies. Like Can't Hardly Wait, not a very well-made movie either. So there's that. There's that. Let's see. Panzer D2 says, Nick, I'll send you my YouTube Red account info. I would appreciate that. Well, I'll use it.
I'm taking the strap.
Wolf Fox says, Tim, possibility of the Avengers Square games being shown at E3. Me and Greg just talked about this yesterday on Games Daily. I think that it's 50-50. I imagine that I want to get something, and I think that if we do, it'd be a ballsy move for it to be at the Microsoft conference.
Let's see. What did I just say? Someone just gave me a compliment, so I have to stop and read that. It's gone now. It's gone. Drewski2K says, Tim, do you go to Nick's Beard Guy at People's Barber, ?
I did last time. It was extremely overpriced, and I didn't like the experience, but I did like the end result.
Yeah.
But the upkeep's just too much. It's a whole thing now. So I did this myself, but he did get that whole kind of like...
He got the shape?
He got the
Kratos shape.
Ugh.
What, did you not shower at all today?
No, I did. This shit just fucking... What is that?
It's earwax.
That shit fell in my ear, and it's very scary.
Well, it's fine. You're gonna be fine.
In your ear or out of your ear?
Something in my ear fell.
Oh yeah, you have bad
and it
earwax,
alarmed me.
Remember?
Let's see. Oh, that was a Get Bucket says,
I need
ha.
Gia to learn how to cut my beard.
Ha, Nick, seriously, you have been a great host. I can't tell if you're serious though, because you started with ha. Do you see? Ha.
I think he's laughing at the joke you made when he was typing that. He was like, ha ha ha. But like, hey, seriously, you're not bad at your job.
Oh, Eric Skirk says, Nick, you should watch Clue. I'm sorry, Tim. Next, you should watch Clue. You should. Have you seen Clue?
I don't think I ever have.
Clue's
it was next to Clueless. You'd be
I
surprised.
think you would love
Which was next
Clue.
to Club Dread.
Clue is fantastic. Omega Batman says, Nick, after listening to you and Jeff the last couple of episodes, the only thing I could think was these are some old ass fogies. I like that you put that in quote. Thank you for that. OMG, Clue is amazing. It is. It is amazing. Clue, everyone's just saying Clue now. Yeah, if you haven't seen Clue, I don't think Clue's a 90s movie though. I think it's an 80s movie. But it's you've heard the game Clue, right? They made a movie out of it.
It's
and everyone's
on
like,
TBS.
that's weird. And then you go back and watch it, you're like, this is fucking genius.
Yeah.
It's genius.
85.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 12 o'clock on the dot. We can wrap it up here. Thank you so much for joining us today. Tim, thank you for making it to the show today. Sorry about your shower and sorry about your nuts. Kevin, lovely job with all the video tearing and all of the graphics that you rolled today. You tackled some problems. You solved some other ones. We're having a great show. What a great way to kick off May, everyone. I'll see you on May 2nd at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, have a lovely, lovely afternoon. Kevin, cut the feed.